It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It's good. Morant got the opening basket of the game for Memphis. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor battles. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And it's the Warriors' ball. Over to the wing. And Post gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And now just... Oh!
Yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Bane, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Post. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Post.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on heel.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, G.A.?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And so Looney nails both of them. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Curry. Count it. Good. Curry's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They set the screen. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Now here's Butler. No scoring in this one. Back to Podziemski. Pippen with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Jackson. And it's all evened up. Jackson's got his first points of the game. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Now, here's Pippen. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And it's the Warriors on the break. Moody's shot is off. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Butler in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Goes back up. Up again. It's good on the putback. Jackson Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jackson with it. Kuminga picks him up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski on the wing. Still yet to score. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Pippen is doubled. To the inside. Can they get it? 4 on the clock. They shoot again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Outside Curry. Healed left side. Back to Curry. There's a screen. This one for 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Green. And he drives in. Here's post. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. They get it back. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Here's Morant. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Pass to post. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 8 points.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Hield. To the paint. The jump hook. Outside Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From past the arc. Stephen Curry again. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. and especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 10, Jimmy Butler.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Morant for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Morant off on the way. Puts the move on.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
He's got a clear path. That puts them in the lead. Edie's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Post. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Pass to Jackson with 4 seconds on the clock. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Curry fires from way out. Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer, that's why he's that dude.
Yeah.
The Warriors, 33.
Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Memphis trailing here. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The Warriors leading. Pass to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. No good on that one. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Outside, Green. Now Butler. Ripped away. Morant drives in. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Pass to Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Butler on the wing. Launches it. And the Warriors miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 3. From deep. Davis. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Payne. Stolen away. Here's Jackson Davis. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And it's the Warriors on the break. 3-pointer, Butler. Offensive rebound. Here's the 3. The shot, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Edey gets the bucket.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. On defense, the Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Healed left side. Bain with the steal. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wells. Yes!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now. When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And they double up Morant. Pass to Edey. It's picked off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They double him with Bain. In the corner, it's Healed. Morant with it. On the wing, Jackson.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can make the second. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court. Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Here's Durant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. A three for DiVincenzo. Knocks down the three ball.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Back to KD. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Takes it off the glass.
Julius Randle.
Randall's got his second basket of the game.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game.
I got him.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now, here's McDaniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No good from Booker.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And again, it's Minnesota.
Assisted.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And Randall throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Edwards, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Durant. Misses from close range.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Randall with the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the ball. Are you kidding me? Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Minnesota. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Gobert, the screen. Here's McDaniels. And the last second attempt is not going for it. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a big 18-point lead to close the
20.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Jones. With the drive. And the shot goes in.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And Phoenix making a change here. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Alexander Walker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Ingles. Five to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Suns making a switch here.
Joe Ingles at the line for one.
Suns trail by 17. Here's Booker. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Bull. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller grabs the miss. Bull can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 17. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's Reed. Beal with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Durant. Tough 2 from Durant.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Now and the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here is Edwards. Inside. He got it up. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Your son.
Timberwolves ahead,
17.
delivering the blowout.
Timberwolves.
And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he sinks the second. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Three-point field goal.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Randall surveying the D. Has to Gobert. Here's Shannon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Back to Booker. Outside, Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Screen by Bull. Pocket 4. And the dunk by Bull.
It's really easy for Bull to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
Here's Shannon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Three-point field goal.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code.
2 minutes remaining.
Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Has to Gobert. Driving in. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Stolen by McDaniels. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Timberwolves leading by 19. Pass to Randall. Screen by McDaniel. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 11.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Booker, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been out 50. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves leading by 21. Randall left side. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's the drive. Kicks it out to Jones. On the wing, Booker. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. O'Neal wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Booker. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves lead by 23. Pass to Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And here's KD for three. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Players of KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. That one, no good. Suns trailed by 18. Here's KD. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance. For me.
Throw down there, man.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Pass to Edwards. Another shot. The rebound by Richards. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. KD draws the double. Kicks it out to Booker. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Ball sends it back.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Ball? Insane length.
Now the Timberwolves with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. Over Booker. It's good from about 19 feet.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
The three for DiVincenzo. No good. And so Minnesota takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg.